Yes, sir. Welcome back, everybody. We're about 10 minutes late, but still looking great. Yes, Lord.
Bars.
What the what the hell?
This is episode 8, Saturday Night Nerds, live streaming podcast. It's your boy Deontay the Giant. I got my dog with me, Emperor Will,
Yes,
the Emperor of all emperors, and Cameron Rhodes,
Yes, sir.
the Saturday Night Nerds anchor man himself.
yeah.
Not as
Yeah.
handsome as Ron Burgundy, but still.
Even more handsome than Ron.
No.
Burgundy.
I can't pull up
He
about
said
that thing.
Yeah, we told him to use the avatar to cover his face during the show, so he didn't get too many women's in our comment section.
Nah. That's all you and your brother. Trust me. I ain't getting nothing.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't
Oh
say that,
man. Ladies and gentlemen, the comically inclined fact checker extraordinaire and human relations specialist Ben Stewart is
He's
in
so
the comment
freaking
section.
heckin' early, man.
Man, 10 minutes late for us is about 50 minutes early for Ben. I don't know how that math works. But.
I don't know. That ain't
I
math.
don't know. He's also pretty late sometimes for comically inclined, where his brother hosts the show too. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Me, Danny, and Blake take turns being late on the show. It's just like, oh, it's rock, paper, scissors. All right, your go.
yeah.
Yeah, Ben's running on Chicago time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's same time zone as us, but Chicago time, that's a different kind of time.
Oh, that's what time it is.
Chicago time.
Oh.
I'm
You live in
gonna start
Chicago?
saying that. Oh,
Well, yeah, he lives
Ben
in-
lives. Yeah, Ben does.
Oh,
yeah, he was with us like the first
dude,
day.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
You had one chance to meet Ben in person, man. It was a good time.
Yeah, man. Look,
We sat at a restaurant table and sang just the two of us for like an hour straight.
Oh God,
man.
that was fun. That was good times.
Oh, I wish I was there, bro.
Yeah, man. We found out that Danny and Ben got some pipes on them. I was like, oh, okay. Can't wait till their albums drop.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When them albums dropping?
I hopefully by the end of 2023 because I'm tired of waiting already.
Yeah.
I just found out they could sing about a week ago, and now I'm already impatient. That's bad.
They sung about a week ago.
Yeah, we was at Fan Expo, and
That was literally like a week ago for us.
Oh, I was talking about the song about a week ago.
About a week ago.
Oh,
Yeah, we got a great show for y'all tonight. Thomas could not make it tonight, so best of luck to him and well wishes of whatever's going on in his situation.
Yeah.
We'll catch you back for episode 9 next month. Hopefully so, and then we can keep Slush Share Collects going.
hopefully I can keep coming back because I've been like out of commission for a while too, and I know I've apologized to Deontay and Will, and hopefully, to be honest, the audience hasn't missed me. Let's be real.
I missed the beard. If you want me to really be honest, it was the beard. I didn't miss Cameron, but I missed Cameron's beard.
Stop lying. You know you miss Cameron.
Yeah, I miss Cameron.
I miss the beard too. I miss the beard. The beard is the main character of the show, anyways. You know?
It really is, man. I don't know.
Let's be honest.
I don't know if I'll recognize Cameron if he shaves it off.
Oh my God, I
It's
can't.
It's just a straight baby face look. It's been years since I've not even gone clean shaven. I'm not sure I could do it like again.
We're gonna meet up at the theater one day, and he gonna be like baby faced, and he's gonna be like, "What's up, guys?" I'm like, "Oh, who are you?"
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you guys.
Yeah. Now we're kind of doing ourselves an injustice because Ben just reminded me of the Ben 10 jacket that Cameron purchased at Fan Expo.
Yeah.
We'll be
now
able to
he's
do
just
that.
leg, but it
Ooh,
was worth
you know what would go with that leather jacket? Go ahead and grab you a Kawasaki, a green Kawasaki or something.
Ooh.
Green cow. What?
Yeah.
He told you to get a whole bike.
A bike.
Oh no,
Oh, bike.
Oh, bro, you'll show up at freaking Anime Expo or Comic Con or something, man. You the hottest thing there.
no.
Man,
Get the whole Ben 10 value.
we had to push women away from Cameron at Fan Expo just last week.
We'd have the whole.
Oh, don't lie, please. You were there half the time. Like, no, but no. I mean, you and Blake were like, what we need to do? You need to get like a Dodge Charger or like a Challenger, all green and black, like the show. Yeah. Like, no, I'm sure it's out there somewhere because someone's that dedicated to Ben 10. But no,
absolutely.
What I need to do is see if I can find like an actual like watch. That even just like tells time.
Yes, sir. I will be catching Ben at Cape Comic Con.
All right.
September 29th through October 1st.
That's right. It's coming up at least a month and a half left. So if you're in the area or you're not in the area, like come on down. Like we'll have the voice of Colossus. We'll have Ross. No, we'll have Aaron from The Walking Dead, as well as the voices of Uncle Iroh and King Boomy.
King Boomy!
My heart almost jumped out my chest because you said Aaron. I thought Attack on Titan. I was about to say.
Well, he is Aaron from The Walking Dead. Lord.
Okay. That's still good, but
that just shows how much the Walking Dead Will has not watched.
I haven't even touched the series.
I just got it mixed.
Yeah.
It took me a while to actually get into it. I started when season 6 was on air, and I binged like everything before then, and I'm still behind, but still.
Hey, Ben said you look good in the lime green
slingshot. No, Ben. No Jaeger.
I wish Jaeger. That would be crazy.
That's the one thing I will not touch ever. Hell no.
Wait, what? Huh?
Man,
I'm talking about Aaron Yeager. I think he's talking about Aaron Yeager too.
Man. Yeah. Also for tonight, since Slushhead Collects will not be doing his thing tonight, so me and Will and Cameron will be splitting the SNN News segment, and we also got a full review of DC's latest live-action film, Blue Beetle, and finally, after that, we'll have an announcement, and me and Cameron will probably do like a little story time about what happened in Fan Expo Chicago.
Story time.
Yes, Lord. Let's see. And without further ado, I am going to play that sweet, sweet theme song that y'all been waiting on us to play. Yes, Lord.
Is the best thing what? Exactly.
Yay! That was a great theme song.
The greatest.
One of the greatest of all time.
One of the best.
Yeah, welcome back to episode 8, everybody. It's season 3. It's your boy Deontay the Giant. We got Emperor Will and Cameron motherfucking Rhodes in the building. So without further ado, we can jump right into the news.
AKA the beard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
We'll call it SNN News featuring Cameron's beard.
They're going to refer to me as the beard from now on. God damn it.
The beard.
Oh, Lord. Okay, I guess I'll kick off. So it broke out low. I think either the end of last month or the beginning of this month that Gal Gadot has had discussions and talks with both James Gunn and Peter Safran about making another Wonder Woman movie, possibly with her in it as still playing Wonder Woman. Now, we don't know anything. We don't know anything more. Just that they had talks. It could be a continuation. It could be the third movie they were planning to make, or it could be a totally new one.
Mm-hmm.
All we know is that for the foreseeable future, Gal Gadot has a future as Wonder Woman still, and that's definitely like one of the few people that I want from the DCEU to carry over to the DCU, because Wonder Woman, the first one, was one of the best and was one of the best movies from this last decade from DC, and Gal's just an amazing actress. She's incredibly strong, dedicated, and kind and loving, and just
and fine as hell. You forgot that part, sir.
Well, that too.
It's like, yeah.
But do you guys want to see? Would you guys rather see Gal come back or a new Wonder Woman?
New Wonder Woman for me.
Yeah, new Wonder Woman.
I figured that, and I already know who you want, Deontay.
Yeah, y'all had some really good picks in that Fan Casting Friday list going on.
Who was all like?
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure Deontay, you had Alexandra Daddario.
Yeah, I was like, she's a cutie pie. It took me a while to remember who
but I
she
don't see her
was.
as Wonder Woman though.
Yeah.
Well, actually, surprisingly, fun fact, she actually voices Wonder Woman now for like the new DC animated movies.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
Okay.
Yeah, and Warner Brothers just released the new animated movie Justice League War World, where Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman team up to take on Mongol.
Yeah.
Mongol.
And she voices Wonder Woman. Jensen Ackles, Dean Winchester, he's Batman. Who also fans want him to be Batman in James Gunn's universe.
That'd be pretty cool. I would give it a try. I'm not saying he'll be the best at it.
You'd want to see Dean Winchester be Batman?
I would like to see how it would be. And if he does good, if he kills it, I mean, I can hear the voice. I can hear him going on Batman with the voice and stuff, but to see him act it out is another thing. Could he become Batman, not just by voice?
I mean, maybe. I mean, yeah, because it's a totally different thing from voicing a character to portraying physically a character.
Oh shoot, Alexandra! I'm sorry. I thought I don't know who I was thinking about. But Lord,
you just now see that picture of her?
Lord have mercy, yes, please.
Yeah, you was the one that told me who she was.
I'm sorry.
For anyone who has no idea who we're talking about, Alexandra Daddario, she's been in the series Suits. She was in the Percy Jackson movies. She was in the new Baywatch movie with Zac Efron and Dwayne Johnson, and a whole slur of other things. The Witches of East End, I believe, which came out this year. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think so.
But
oh man, we got to vote for Will to become Batman.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
my vote is for unknown Facebook user. My vote is for Will to be Batman.
I don't think that. Look, man. It wouldn't work out because I couldn't live by Batman's whole catch and release whole gig. I'd have to kill him.
We gotta get you. No,
yeah,
we gotta get you to be Luke Fox, young Luke Fox.
Lucius?
No, Luke Fox, his son.
Luke,
the baby boy.
Baby boy. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't even started True Detective yet, man. I've been trying my best.
I'll be right back.
Oh, good. Ooh, shoot.
So, excuse us. We're having technical difficulties with our bodies right now.
Yeah, only one handsome face out of 3 is appeared tonight, so that's a technical difficulty.
That too. Deontay, what you got for news right now?
The most recent announcement, so for Jujutsu Kaisen, they're supposed to be starting the Shibuya arc in about 2 weeks, maybe less than 2 weeks. And then the new trailer that's going to come out represent Shibuya arc is going to come out August 24th. And
man, they ain't ready. They ain't ready for that.
Are you a Jujutsu Kaisen fan, Cameron?
I've not got into it yet. I'm already behind on so much anime, though I know a little bit about the show, but I do like the opening song for like the first season. That is a banger, like straight up.
Yeah. Their ending scene went on to be legendary too.
Ooh,
yeah. Wait, what ending scene?
I'm sure I'll get.
It was like the season 1 ending theme. It was like, I gotta Judy.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll get into it eventually, but like I said, I'm just behind on just everything else. And yeah.
Dude, man.
Bro.
It's a very short and really easy to catch up series for sure. And I heard the English dub was pretty good too. That's pretty impressive.
I've heard the English dub. It's okay.
I'm also that like very small percentage of people that will wait for the English dub to come out for like most anime, so like to actually watch, because I know Deontay's not a fan of the dub.
Gojo, no.
I bet Gojo.
Yeah,
like, why y'all do this to me? Y'all gonna get my mouth started.
And some of the best English dub you'll ever listen to is Dragon Ball, period. And then My Hero Academia is good dub.
I tell you the best
I hear
English dub anime of all time, and it's like no disputing it. Like Code Geass, it's perfect. Every English voice actor in there, they killed it. Like I've never seen anything like quite like it in a while.
Yeah, I refute. Naruto's a really good English dub too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But One Piece is like the worst English dub of all time.
It is not bad. I don't know. I literally found out last weekend that Deontay is not a fan of the One Piece dub for some reason.
It's terrible.
It's horrible.
It's not horrible.
What?
It's better than the 4Kids dub. You gotta admit that.
Okay.
Well, it might have been the 4. I don't know if it was the 4Kids dub or the English dub in general.
Yeah, I think you're thinking about the 4Kids dub.
Because the 4Kids opening
where they sounded goofy.
It's when like every Straw Hat sounds the same. Like every male Straw Hat sounds the same. Like when Zoro would start talking, like Zoro would talk like, Luffy, stop being dumb. And then Frank would be like, stop being dumb, Luffy. And then Usopp would talk, it's like, bro, why do y'all all sound like the same fucking person? The studio that broke that you got the same character running from every microphone to do every character. He got to be out of breath, man, because if he's running up and down that studio trying to do every character, that's
Oh god! But speaking of One Piece, we're about a week and a half from Netflix dropping the live action series of One Piece, and everyone's still excited, and as well as just cautious and just worried and just everything in the middle. And earlier today, I found out, and I actually listened to Netflix dropped the opening theme, like the music for their intro.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Well, it's not like an actual anime opening. It's just more just like music. You guys as well as anyone listening can look it up. It's just titled "Wealth, Fame, and Power." Basically, the 3 words that Gold Roger states before he's executed. Yeah. But no, it does really give off this adventure, this pirate adventure, as well as a little bit of an anime-esque, just like energy to it. I mean, you guys can listen to it for sure and let me know what you think later on. But it just gives me a little bit more hype because I really hope this is going to be really good.
Man, I'm going to go on a limb and say that it will. I'm just going to declare it. If it doesn't, I'll take that L and hold it. But right now,
I mean, most of us will. Most of us will. But like,
what?
I mean, we've said this before. Oda would not let this go into the world without his approval.
If he didn't think it was worth it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm putting my trust in him, and if anything, I think like next episode we'll definitely cover that, and everyone know our thoughts.
Now, then again, it could come back to bite Oda. He could regret it, but I don't see it.
I don't see it being
Not
so
going
bad that it ruins the freaking anime and the manga.
No, I doubt that.
The anime and the manga will always go strong. It's dominating Crunchyroll right now.
Yeah, it's the best, man.
Yeah.
Right.
People that haven't gotten into it yet. This may ease them into it.
Right, and
this may ease them into it.
And even still, just this last weekend, when we were at Fan Expo, some of the voices for the English dub were actually there, and even they said that even after all these years, it didn't really become a big to them until the pandemic hit, where everyone was just like binge watching it. It was like,
right, what else you gonna do? At that time, I think that was the best time for One Piece.
For sure, because the whole world was just on pause.
Before that, people were like,
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna binge watch this cartoon about rubber pirates.
Yeah,
before that, they were probably like, I'm busy, man. I got this, and that to do. Now you got all the time in the world.
Right.
Yeah. I think when the epidemic or pandemic started, I was already on the Whole Cake Island arc. So that just made it easier for me to catch up.
It is a big commitment to catch up on.
Like I said, I'm the person who wait for the dub, and last I stopped, I was in the beginning of Dressrosa, like just long, like episodic wise. So I know I still got a ways to go.
Oh yeah.
But moving on, have you guys ever heard of a series called Warrior Nun?
I have not.
If not, it's originally a comic book series, like an independent comic book series. Thomas would probably know about this a little bit more. But Netflix made a series based on it. It ran for 2 seasons, which is actually really good. You guys should check it out. But Netflix canceled it. But earlier this week, the creator of the series of the Netflix series, he announced that they were bringing back the franchise with a trilogy of movies. It's a very just like low key, small like comic book series, and it's really interesting. It's really good. It's about these nuns who fight against demons and just like hellspawn, and about this one who follow this one warrior nun who leads them into the charge, and you guys look it up. It's a little bit harder for me to explain, but if you guys look it up,
okay. I seen somebody said they just now hitting Whole Cake. Whole Cake Island is a pretty good art too.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, it is.
Especially with the whole like Sanji and Luffy thing.
You should be about there if you were in Dressrosa or stopped off.
Like I said, I'm in the beginning of Dressrosa, so
okay.
Which one came first? Was it Dressrosa that came first, and then Whole Cake, or Whole Cake came first and then Dressrosa?
Dressrosa came first.
Okay.
Somebody said I heard of this. It's just nuns hitting kids with rulers.
They're joking, or like they're screwing with you. I don't know. Deontay, what else you got?
Let me see what I got here. I need to reconfirm this date, but all my DC diehards, The Flash is coming to streaming service. I think HBO Max used to be HBO Max.
But now Max.
Yep.
You
So
talking about the movie?
The
the
movie.
Flash movie is finally coming to streaming August 26th, I believe.
I believe you're right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that earlier today.
I've never seen it, and
You can watch it. I mean, you
I
can
don't-
watch it and take away
no.
something.
Wait, you weren't with us in the theater, were you?
No,
But-
I don't
but
think
the
you were,
Flash?
Will.
No,
Yeah, I
don't think you were, Will.
no.
I thought Will went with us.
I don't remember an invite. I don't think but like no, I wasn't there.
Oh yeah, I know what happened. You told us you didn't want to go see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I might have did.
yeah.
You wanted to go see Transformers. That didn't happen, but you did want to see the Flash.
We were supposed to had seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, Will did go with us to Transformers, didn't he?
No. You didn't make it.
No, none of us did.
Well, no, you made it, Deontay. Will didn't.
I did.
Did you go? I thought we had
Yeah,
like an
but-
SNN trip.
No. There was just a seat empty for with my name on it, Cameron Rhodes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sitting next to Blake, and who was sitting next to you?
yeah. Cause I knew we weren't alone. I know me and Blake at a minimum popped up at the theater. I don't know who else came along though. I could have sworn Will was next to us, but
No.
my memory just
I think I
might
missed
be
a
out the
couple
door.
movies, a few movies.
Cause you was even able to review it with us. You knew what you was talking about.
Yeah, I was able to review it with y'all.
Oh yeah, that's right. You saw it on bootleg or something like that. After
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I probably shouldn't say that on the internet, but it's all good.
I mean,
And we're in the boot heel of Missouri, so.
Yeah,
Mhm.
true that. Bootleg
oh
is
man,
Ditching last.
yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Oh my gosh.
Deontay's AI friend. Deontay made me up. You know?
Yeah.
I'm right now. I seem more like the AI friend right now.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah.
kinda.
Yeah, you hiding from us. You
Where's
hiding
the
that damn.
beard, Cameron?
You hide
I'm
that
a-
Ben 10 jacket. too.
Unleash the beard.
No, I'm good. Trust me. No one needs to see this face.
Unhand the beard.
Oh man.
As long as you keep referring to that, no. Oh God, I just had something up. Oh,
BCH. What does
right.
BCH mean?
Before a cowboy hat.
Oh. Were these movies
no.
before?
I mean, pre
Yeah.
hat.
Because the cowboy hat's just about not even
Oh,
a month
God.
old yet.
Post cowboy hat, Deontay.
that might be Blake.
Yeah.
Is that a power up, Deontay?
Yeah, you're looking at cowboy hat Deontay now, but before
Where's
the cowboy hat,
Huh?
Oh God.
it-
Something
it-
else.
it's like Mjolnir. It has to recharge at a
Oh
station.
man, come on! I wanted to see cowboy hat Deontay on here.
I don't think we need to.
I mean, I'll bring the cowboy hat if Cameron brings the Ben 10 jacket, but
No.
it's no dice if Cam ain't showing up.
Oh man. Okay, so one of y'all need to make a compromise.
Yeah.
Ouch. Lord. Okay. Moving on from the cowboy hat. About a week ago, it was announced that don't remember the company that's making the game, but they announced that they're making a video game for the probably one of the greatest TMNT stories, The Last Ronin. All we got was like a little short video of it, but just the fact that they announced and are making a game for The Last Ronin, is insane. And if anyone doesn't know, even I know, if anyone does not know about The Last Ronin or has not heard about it, go find it. Go to your bookstore, go to your comic book store, find it on the internet and read it, and it's Thomas's favorite turtle story for sure.
It's my favorite turtle stories too, and I think Danny's as well.
Somebody says it's gonna be
definitely
ran on
Danny, for
the
sure.
same
Anyone told
engine
me-
as God of War.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. Yes. Which is
Yeah,
gonna be-
Deontay ain't at full power just yet. He's
Not yet.
he powered down.
Yeah,
which
me and
is gonna
Cameron had
be
to.
insane. Just like a video game where you can play as a dark Michelangelo and just go God of War on your enemy.
Is it just Michelangelo?
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a
supposedly,
surviving turtle.
If anyone doesn't know, I mean, the last Ronin is Michelangelo.
Yeah,
Who's like
I know.
lost all of
Like,
his brothers like
I was
throughout
just
time.
saying, like, could there potentially be room for a Leonardo type storyline or Raphael or something? I don't know.
Time will tell. I mean, we don't know.
Leo's dead, but we
Hey, Leo's not dead. He lives on in my heart.
rest in peace.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nope,
that's
so we
true.
know
But let me give y'all the
Will's fake, right?
synopsis real quick
We know.
because there may be some people who's not familiar with the hell.
Oh
we're
yeah,
talking
you
about.
did just say it. You just
So
might
last Ronin, the 3 out of the 4 Ninja Turtles got murked. And the survivor, Michelangelo, is on a journey to figure out who did it so he can get his motherfucking payback.
That's crazy.
And it's so, and they're also doing like kind of like a prequel story now, I believe. And then
Yes, and I suppose aren't they supposed to be making also a sequel story as well?
yes, and they're going to keep it going too. It's great character development for Michelangelo because we all know him as the goofball.
Yeah,
Now
right.
he's
Yeah,
getting serious.
they need to bring the Turtles back.
I mean, we're getting them back. I mean, we just got the new Mutant Mayhem movie, which we'll talk a little bit about later tonight, which was really good. But the Turtles are coming back, and originally the Turtles were supposed to be like a darker like comic book series. I mean,
whoa,
if you
spoilers, yep.
Whoa, get on!
Spoiler alert! Come on now, you got to be prepared for that when you come to the show.
If you're afraid of spoilers, you're in the wrong place, buddy.
To be fair, that is just the synopsis of Last Ronin.
Yes, it is. If you want to go into the details, I will ruin the story for you. For myself.
I got the entire collection sitting behind me on this windowsill too. Then I got some of the spinoff too that I'm behind on the spinoff.
There you go.
I'm behind on a lot of stuff in Marvel.
And just yesterday, Disney released like a short minute like teaser for the new Percy Jackson and the Olympians series that they're making. You guys know about Percy Jackson, right?
Dang, is it the same actors or different?
No. This is not from the movies that were, let's be honest, trash.
Yeah.
But you guys know what the series is, right?
Yep.
I don't.
You don't.
I see trailers. I saw the hype behind it, but I haven't watched a single movie.
You know what? Percy. Whoa. Okay.
Oh,
I haven't watched a single movie.
You about to learn today. Well, first off, there are only 2 movies and they're trash. But no, Percy Jackson and the Olympians they're originally like books. They're a series of books written by Rick Riordan, who's still writing today, and he's actually about to come up with another one for Percy Jackson. But no, it's about this young boy with dyslexia and ADHD who finds out he's the son of Poseidon, the Greek god of the seas, and he has to go on this quest. He has to go on this quest to find Zeus's lightning bolt and clear his name of like everything that's going on, and the series just goes on and on.
He still hasn't found it.
It still hasn't found it. Wow.
Stop playing.
Wow.
How many books are there?
Lord. But Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Rick Riordan's my favorite author, and this is absolutely my favorite book series. So the fact that they're making a television series and hopefully done right will be really, really good. And just and we already have a date for it too, December 20th, 2023, and on Disney Plus, and it'll go out weekly into the next year. And have you guys seen Project Adam with Ryan Reynolds?
I have.
Yep. I think I have on Netflix.
Okay, well, the kid version of the lead, he's going to be Percy Jackson.
Okay.
And Edge is going to be Ares, the god of war. Like rated R superstar Edge.
Wow.
Gotta be that guy.
And also who they have Lance Reddick playing Zeus.
Rest in peace.
He filmed as Zeus before he died.
Rest in freaking peace.
Yeah, so if you don't like whether you love the books or not, watch it for Lance because he was an amazing actor and we miss him
I'll come through for Lance.
for sure.
Yeah,
Speaking of Lance Reddick, who was the character that he voiced for Destiny 2?
Commander Zavala.
That's right, Commander Zavala. They announced, I think, within the last week that Keith David will take over the role for Commander Zavala because Lance Reddick voiced him for so many years.
Keith motherfucking David?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm going back to Destiny.
Hey, let's do it.
I mean, I would think that if anything, them being in the industry for so long, they're probably really good friends. And he's a sounding voice actor too. Goliath from Gargoyles and
Spawn, Al Simmons,
Spawn,
baby.
Amphibia, and Halo, and just so much more.
Yeah, that dude's a straight up. If you're going to replace one legend in voice acting, you got to use another.
Oh, of course, with the highest respect and honor.
You know what? I wish they come out with another Spawn movie or something, man.
It's supposed to be, but Todd
they've been working on it.
Or animated series. I would love for animated.
Well, I know that they've been trying to make a Spawn movie happen with Jamie Foxx playing Spawn.
Yeah, he pretty much bought his way into that movie, and he was just like, "Yeah, you're not going to cast anybody else to be Al Simmons."
I don't blame him. He redeemed himself as Electro, so give the man his Spawn moment.
He can stay in Electro.
Oh,
his ass over there at fucking Marvel.
Whoa!
hey!
Like what? Like who would
we
you
don't need no more mega stars in Al Simmons' role. We need Omari Hardwick.
The Saints Row. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, the guy that plays James St. Patrick on Power,
but
main character. So that's Al. He even looks like Al Simmons.
On Spawn?
Yeah, he should be Al Simmons.
What's
he
his
even
name
talks
again?
like him. Omari Hardwick.
Oh yeah, he could.
Yeah, he was Tariq's daddy, and
Omari.
also known as Ghost. Everybody knows him and loves him as Ghost.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of Power, just a few days ago, for the new Power Rangers series coming on Netflix, Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. Not only is the series going to see Lord Zed return as a big bad, for the first time, well, since the special, even before the special, for the first time, David Yost is coming full time to a Power Rangers series as Billy.
Man, them crystal blue eyes.
We know Deontay's going to be hooked. He's just anything with David.
David just gonna sit there and stare at the screen for just like a good 30 seconds. And the cameraman is gonna be like, I'm gonna scoot close to him. Let's see if I can get close enough. Like, we'll have a staring contest. Like,
but no.
But anyway, shout out to Billy E. Rose for hopping in the comment section. What's up, Billy?
Yo,
and no, Billy, not Edge, the guitarist from U2, Edge, the wrestler.
Oh, okay,
yeah. Yeah, I think Billy might have been sarcastic with that one.
Hey, you joke around with Percy Jackson with me, I'll fight back.
Yeah, Billy was also saying that voice was in Saints Row. Yeah, we remember that. Yeah, Keith David is one of my favorite voice actors besides Phil Lamar and Cree Summer. Like those three. Tony Todd has become a great voice actor.
Who
you can voice the industry.
Who you can hear and see in the new Spider-Man 2 game as Venom this October.
Tony Todd.
Yeah, he's been Venom for a while.
What?
He's Venom now.
When they originally announced Venom, Spider-Man 2, and Venom as a villain, they announced that Tony Todd was going to be Venom.
Tony Todd is just in everything he plays. I don't care if he tries to play a good guy. I just see a villain.
Yeah, he's terrifying, man. That's kind of a crazy pick.
Charisma, the way he walks, it's like he has that villain vibe too.
He'll forever be my Candyman.
I've not seen Candyman. I'm not gonna watch Candyman. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's Cameron and horror movies don't mix.
I'm not a fan of horror. I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, you did yourself a great justice.
The only reason why I would love horror just to scare myself, just for my own reaction, because I laugh at the parts where I jump, and I know I shouldn't jump. It's like you knew it was coming, and you still jumped.
That show you how hard the directors be going with their ideas and stuff. Because what's the name of that freaking movie? The movie Barbarian that came out. Like, dude got so creative with his kills that they were chilling with a homeless man, and the homeless man was like, "Yeah, ain't nothing gonna get in here." And the monster that they were running from got in and walked right up on him and broke his neck. He's like, "Yeah, ain't nothing gonna get in here."
What is that?
It's like it is a Barbarian is like I think it's one of the A24 latest hits. It just came out this year, like earlier this year.
Right on.
Okay.
It's like some kind of inbred human.
I love horror series when it's not too scary.
Yeah.
When it doesn't scare the bejesus out of me. Like, I don't know if I could just sit through The Nun without doing one of these like this, or any haunted house series type stuff. Like,
dude, just watching the trailer for Nun 2 while we were waiting for the movie the other night, like that just gave me the creeps, especially when the hand just. Oh no!
It gave me the creeps because first of all,
for like a second,
they heard the sounds coming from upstairs. Then what really ticked me off was when they went to go see what the sound is, and there's this little vent. They just open it. So you're gonna stick your head through there to see what it is? Really?
And then hang out in front of it after they pull it.
And discover a completely vacant room with stuff that got cobwebs on it. I'm pulling my head right out that vent immediately.
My head would have never went in a vent.
Exactly.
They took it too far with their little exploration, and they kind of got what they deserved.
And then just gonna stand in front of the vent looking at her praying like, what are you doing?
It's like there's been enough movies at this point to tell you, like, if you hang out close to the door, you hang out close to a vent or a window
or
you
something,
will get got
snatched.
And people
know
still
this
do
by
it.
now.
Yeah, it's like the first thing I'm doing if I see a demonic nun on the other side of a vent,
bro,
I'm ducked. I'm boarding that damn vent up the next morning, and I'm never coming back again.
The next morning, I'm getting out of there the same night. What do you mean?
I'm going back to my bedroom because I had no business up there in the first place, and that old rule, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. So I would have. That little girl started something.
It's too late. You seen it.
But that little girl had her chance to go to bed, but she just decided like,
So she was just gonna go to bed, and no one was gonna be like, "Oh, she in bed. I'm not gonna mess with her."
Oh my gosh.
They left the vent open and everything. I was just like, they got everything they deserve for all the mistakes they made. I was like, bro, come on.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, the Conjuring universe is one of the.
Don't let me and Deontay direct a scary movie. We're gonna make it as realistic as possible.
Don't let me watch a scary movie you guys direct. Like, no, I don't need to see that horror.
Hey, look.
I
will say this: one of the black people, spoiler, that they're gonna survive.
Yep, because they left the first 5 minutes of the movie. They found out there was a problem. They got the fuck up out of there.
Exactly. Let's be realistic. We ain't sticking around.
You gonna see when the end credits go up and you see the list of the cast, all the black names are just gonna be people that just left earlier in the movie. I mean, hey.
And then the post credit scene just gonna be us cruising down the road. Like, yep, they should have listened.
It's like Wendigo. I had no idea what that is. Let's see. If I see a regular nun anywhere, I'm already automatically out. Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. I don't want no smoke with them. I still got beef with the Pope himself, so I'm chilling off them for now.
You know, if they come out with a movie called The Pope, No.
The
They got
Pope's
a- they got a-
Exorcist.
They
The
got
Pope's
a Pope.
Exorcist with Russell Crowe. Yeah.
Yeah, that just came out. Then there was an
Hey,
exorcism of the
Oh.
Pope. I think there was Pope's Exorcist, and then there was
Yeah, I know the
exorcism of the
Pope's
Pope. That
Exorcist, man, but like I'm talking about if it's like a spinoff from the Nun. Man,
yeah.
I'm like,
One thing about that dang on Nun, the demon Valak, if it's based on a true story for real, that mug caught some bodies, bro. Some people believe that spirits can't even hurt you, but Valak has caught bodies. It was like, bro, you do not want to mess with them.
they can do some damage.
Yeah.
They'll
hurt you.
I think we covered just about everything we can right now.
Yeah.
D, unless you got something else.
Yeah, that is it for news on my end. Will, if you got any news that just came up?
Y'all took what I had, or what? Actually, the news about a new Ranger color supposed to be coming, the Orange Ranger. So, I mean, that's about it. I think it's in the comic book or the manga or whatever.
That's one of my favorite colors. Orange.
The Orange Ranger.
Yeah.
The Orange Ranger. I'm cosplaying that when that suit comes out.
Yeah, I want to see it. I'm gonna try to keep up with it. But
I'm definitely cosplaying that crap. But yeah, if that's it for the SNN news, then we can jump right into the Blue Beetle review.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Lord. So, Will or Cameron, you want to go first? You two?
okay.
I'll Will, you want to go first, or?
Sure.
What you think about the movie?
My thoughts. Okay. I actually think before we even get into spoilers, just off rip, it's for DC, for the reset button. It was a good kickoff. It was a really good kickoff movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They made sure to let you know, hey, yo, this is what we're kicking off with. And they did that. And in this movie, I really think that DC were in their bag. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the better movies that DC has, in my opinion. It's not the best, but it is good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I can absolutely agree with that for sure, Will, because it's because I know I'm horrible. But no, it was. It took a minute for it to start, but once it got its feet on the ground, it just went even before he got the suit. But for anyone who doesn't know who the Blue Beetle is, the Blue Beetle is. Well, really, the Blue Beetles have been long-standing DC characters for years. Before there was Dan Garrett and Ted Kord, but the movie focuses on Jaime Reyes, which is also the first Latino superhero to have his own movie too. But now Jaime Reyes basically finds this alien piece of living technology called the Scarab, and it's basically like a combination of Iron Man, Venom, and Green Lantern, sort of. The symbiotic host that is a suit of armor and can create anything that you can think of, at least weaponry wise. But no, once we don't, I think we get a fair amount of the suit and just the action, and also the star Xolo Mariduena. He's a kick-ass action star and a stunt work and a martial artist, because he comes from the series Cobra Kai, and he's great on there from what I've heard.
Top 5 shows on Netflix. Period.
With a sixth season coming whenever everything gets settled,
and the final season too.
Yeah, season 6, the last one. But no, Xolo Mariduena, he carried the show for sure. He carried the movie definitely. And not to mention the cast as well. and his family, because right from the get-go, like they made the show was about. It may have been about him and the suit, the Beetle, but at the core of the movie was his family, his mom, his dad, his sister, his abuela, and his uncle, who was played by the great and hilarious George Lopez.
Yeah.
And
Who
no, I
doesn't
don't.
love
Booster
George
Gold
Lopez?
was in the movie.
Yeah, but
No.
Booster Gold was not the movie.
Mm.
But you know who was in the movie?
Who?
George Lopez.
Uh-huh.
George Lopez. If
Uh-huh.
Zolo didn't carry the movie, George definitely would have, because this dude's comedy.
He definitely led him the way, because
Yeah.
George was so George is funny no matter what, and
Yeah.
and just about every scene, every time he spoke, I like laughed a little bit, just like
Oh, yeah.
dude,
He
what
kept
the
it
hell?
real, man. Like, man, I don't know if he improv most of that stuff, or
I would
somebody
think
really
some,
was just
if
that
not
good
all.
at him when writing his script.
Especially probably with like how close like the cast were probably like, especially like the core cast were close, like tight together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I don't read the Jaime Reyes storylines in comics, but I do like him. I'm more of a Ted Cord
He's
Blue Beetle
the best
fan.
Blue Beetle.
You should.
But he really is, though.
You definitely
Right.
should. Just this last summer, DC came out with just like a 6-issue story, Blue Beetle Graduation Day. It was really good.
It was.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
I think DC like even like made some of the issues for Blue Beetle free to read. So that way people can like get his story and be like just like see what he's about. But yeah, but no, it was definitely amazing, and just love the direction, the style, the music, just the feel of it, just everything, and the fighting. And I heard I think I read somewhere that they used a lot of like practical like explosions, like practical visuals, so and that the special effects could like help improve a little bit, so they weren't
Yeah.
solely focused, like carried on by that, like like the Flash.
Right. Like
Yeah.
some of the CGI was a little questionable, but outside of that, I did really like it. And there was some moments in there that kind of got me. You know what I'm saying, with his pops and stuff, man. Like
By the way, it's
choked me
Jaime,
up a little bit.
not Jamie. We all got to get it right, because they made it very
Yes,
clear in the
man,
movie
Jaime.
that it's Jaime.
Okay, Jamie, go sit down. It's Jaime. Dude.
Yeah,
I've been getting it wrong for years, many.
Have you really?
Yeah, I think they called him Jamie and Young Justice too, but
It's
I could be wrong.
They did not.
they either called him Jaime or Jamie. I don't know, but
No, it was definitely Jaime for sure.
Without a shadow of a doubt, one thing needs to be clear: season 2, Young Justice, where they had the Reach arc and Blue Beetle, top tier DC animated storyline telling.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Storytelling.
If anyone wants to learn or look like find more about the Blue Beetle, just in general watch Young Justice. But Young Justice season 2 Invasion is a very like almost the entirety of the season is focused on the Blue Beetle and the Reach, which is where the Scarab comes from. Which I'm sure if and when I pray to God they do more with this in the movies. If they go with the Reach, like explore that, which they can, that they should be able to. But I think the first time I was introduced to the Blue Beetle was, have you guys watched Batman the Brave and the Bold?
I never had the chance to start the series.
Oh, it's so good. Well, the first episode is literally called The Rise of the Blue Beetle, and Batman like teams up with Jaime the Blue Beetle. And ever since then, I've been a huge Blue Beetle fan for sure.
I've
And he's
heard-
also-
Billy, look at the banner below. That is the correct spelling of Jaime's real government name.
Jaime. Yeah.
Jaime Reyes.
Yes. And
Like-
And he's also a playable character in Injustice 2. It's a really good character to play as. And I think I read somewhere that that Sholo and the director they took the fighting from the video games and took them and part of that into the movie.
Yeah, dude, he can fucking fight, man. Like
He's a martial artist. He's a badass.
Yeah, dude, like Blue Beetle showed up and most of the enemies couldn't even scratch him. Like they had to use the most advanced technology just to hold him down. And it's pretty accurate because scarab beetles in general are really powerful.
Oh yeah.
And
like in the comic books, they are really they're really overpowered, and they don't exaggerate when they say that they are world destroyers. Like,
oh no,
they
straight up are.
World.
Yeah, it's a planetary level beetle and we watched the beetle destroy a planet.
If the Reach had their way, the blue scarab would take out the planet for sure.
Yeah, and it's almost it's really like it doesn't really. I liken it to Venom, but at the same time, it doesn't have any of the weaknesses of Venom and stuff like that. But it's really, really powerful. And like, dude, in the Young Justice, man, it was like I think him and the Black Beetle were like just running through, like they were fighting each other, but at the same time, like anybody stood in their way, man, they would just handle. Like Superman, Wonder Woman, all of them got handled.
Oh yeah.
Black Beetle by himself was just like, I'm gonna give Young Justice and Justice League the work. Come get it.
Yeah, no, Black Beetle was a beast. Like he could give like Superman and Lobo a run for his money.
Oh
like, if they ever do, like it would be epic if they got to do the Black Beetle, who. The Black Beetle would be epic.
He would be a phenomenal big bad for the DCU that's currently going.
Yes, it's a great start. I also really like that they didn't like overload with like so much, like too many like Easter eggs, like too much like nods
or
like
information and stuff like that.
They gave us LexCorp.
Yeah, they gave it in the shot. They gave us LexCorp, the building. They dropped a few names, like of course, like the infamous Batman's a fascist quote.
Yeah. He got the Gotham Knights shirt that I guess that Jaime was wearing that Thomas caught.
Right. Yeah, and they dropped like Superman's name and I think maybe another, but they mostly focused on the lore of the Beatles, of Blue Beetle, Ted Cord, and also I loved the look of the bug, the ship. The ship was amazing.
The bug ship. They paid homage to Blue Beetle very, very freaking well.
Absolutely. And
they even made a couple small changes. I think the family themselves was like a couple small changes. I don't know if they were like that in the comics, but
well, I know that Susan Sarandon plays Victoria Cord, who's the villain in this story. I know that they just recently introduced her into the comics through Graduation Day, and she's not really a villain. She's his sister for sure, but like very.
The way the movie played it, like
it definitely played her like a villain.
She's
like, straight up. But in the comics, like and what she's been in so far, just very just like more
heartless.
Business and more just like colder, but not villainesque for sure.
They changed her. Ted has a daughter now that's Jenny Cord, and she's half Mexican.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm not sure if Ted ever had a daughter in the comics, but I didn't hate that. I thought she was originally Victoria's daughter. I didn't know she was Ted's daughter.
Yeah, I was like, Ted's daughter? Like Ted got with a Latina woman? Okay.
I thought it was Victoria's. I thought it was Victoria's daughter, but I did I thought she did great. Like, and definitely a good like I think like most like her, Sholo, his sister, Jaime's sister, George. I thought that everyone did like an amazing job.
Yeah. Ted be getting down, but dang, he got a whole half Mexican daughter out here.
His daughter
Whew, you want to talk about a catch?
and I also really liked how they showed like how just any family, be it Latino or white or black, just like how the family can be just like in your business and just be like how they're in the back, just like going like hi May.
Yeah, their family dynamic was cool as hell.
They just punch you in the gut with an Uncle Ben moment, but only it was his dad.
I thought Uncle Rudy was going to die. I didn't think it was going to be his dad, like from the heart attack. They planted that. I didn't see that.
Oh, I saw it coming, man. I was but at least I think Blue Beetle could have did something. But they had held him down.
He didn't have a chance.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They held him down. Like
exactly. If he had, he could have like restarted his heart. I just felt so awful the fact that he had to watch.
And that was that part right there. The daughter, they held everybody down. Made them watch this dude have a heart attack and die. I got so furious, man.
I was like, Jaime gonna hurt these dudes when he gets his leg back.
For him, bro. That was a sad moment.
There and at the very end where like they all like hug, including Jenny. Like that had me and like almost breaking the teeth.
No, I tell you, one of my almost breaking moments was when he saw his dad in the afterlife or the in between. That hit me.
But that also made me really glad to see that he got to say goodbye and to talk to him one more time. That's like, oh my gosh, you're breaking this heart.
And Solo was able to become one with the Scarab Beetle, and now he's basically limitless.
Yeah.
So that's the craziest thing about it, because he had villains in this movie, but none of them were really a match for him.
No.
His first 1v1 with Carapax damn near lost his life twice.
Right,
bro. What?
No, I did. He was a good match, especially as like his suit got stronger. And I actually, by the end of it, once we like saw like his whole backstory that he forgot, I actually liked him a little bit more as like a character and as a villain.
And
he drug old girl in the fire with him.
I don't blame him. I really don't.
I'm
sacrifices must be. That woman had to go. I don't blame him.
Exactly. Like she burned to death. He was like, okay, you took okay.
And also, I liked what little budding relationship we saw between Jaime and the Scarab Kaji Da, who was voiced by Becky G.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so cool.
Yeah, and like at the very end, like as like Jaime's anger is getting to him, like she stops him, like, we're not killers. Like that got to me because like he didn't want to take a life.
I was like, let me kill him.
Me and Will were sitting there the whole time talking about like, yo, if Jaime can get his lick back, he's probably gonna kill these dudes.
He's gonna kill him, bro.
Like Jaime originally didn't want to do it, but now like the Scarab's like telling him, you don't need to take it that far.
That hallway fight scene where he put his foot on people's rib cages and crushing them and tossing people in the ceiling.
Me watch my dad have a heart attack and I could have saved him, but you made me watch? Oh, you better believe I'm out for blood.
Bro, I'm pretty sure some people died in that tunnel fight scene.
Today.
Right.
Understandably,
but Lord. But,
they went up against the bug ship too, and the bug ship started stabbing dudes on accident. Like, oh my god!
Oh god!
They was walking with him.
Uncle Rudy just like driving the bug. Like, oh, I stepped on someone. Oh, it's okay.
That dude ain't coming back for the next movie. He done.
Yeah, no, that side that unnamed guard is done. But
Jesus Christ.
And Solo, he wants to do this. He wants to play Blue Beetle for like another 10 years. I say let the man play.
Let him do it.
Let him with it, man. Too. That'd be nice.
That's the perfect casting.
It really is, because like, and he's been like posting. He was like years ago. He would like say on Twitter, "Hey, is someone in DC? Talk to me. The Blue Beetle. Let's go." Like he would make his intentions clear, get this man in the door, and now he is.
Was gonna play him.
He was probably do his own stunts
and
right,
capable. You know, I don't see anybody else.
Right, and I can't imagine. I mean, it won't be a huge. I think if the movie does really well, like well enough, like given like a month or two, I think that Warner Bros. Will be like, okay, let's do more, because I think their budget was only like at least a little bit over $100 million.
Yeah, they I don't think they went over with it as far as like you adding to it goes, but I
Right?
want to
Yeah,
say like far as like movie sales, I'm hoping that they make a profit off of that.
I would think they would, especially like considering like how how much they did make with the Flash, considering.
Yeah,
But and I think I think people have like seen Barbie enough like by now, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. I just hate that people are talk like that. Some of them ain't even saw the movie yet and talking bad about it. You know.
Well, that's their own.
part of
That's
it.
their own fucking problem.
yeah.
Movies are
giving it a
GameSpot
bad
gave it
thing.
like a 30%. Oh,
Like,
30%.
I saw that it was critically received, like it's 76%, and the audience score is 95. Fans are loving this.
Oh,
Yeah, it
including
was
us.
very entertaining. It
There's
was very
no-
DC.
It's definitely one of the best ones we've gotten the last couple of years.
yeah.
Like like up, maybe not up there with like the Batman from last year, but definitely like up there with like Wonder Woman and like Man of Steel.
If I had to watch either the Batman from last year or the Blue Beetle again, I would definitely watch the Blue Beetle again.
I'd watch both, but still,
I'd watch both. Yeah,
I'd watch both.
I'm saying, like,
good.
if we had no choice, you had to choose one. Like,
If I had to choose,
Probably Batman for me.
I
see
I
Blue
think
Beetle
I'd go with
again.
Blue Beetle. I think I'd go with Blue Beetle.
yeah,
I'm a Blue Beetle comic book fan. I'm a Ted Core fan, but I don't know if I'd keep spending bread on Blue Beetle though. Blue Beetle was good.
I mean, I'd spend bread on Blue Beetle. I don't care.
Yeah.
But and now we gotta ask ourselves, who do we want playing as Ted Core?
Yeah, because we heard a voice, but we don't know who.
Spoilers. Well, and if you're already here, I'm sorry, but go see the movie no matter what.
Yeah.
But
still worth it.
there's at least 2 post-credit scenes. The second one was more of like a joke, a funny one, which is any movie. But the first one, we come back to the Ted Kord's hideout, his Beetle cave or whatever.
Cave.
Oh God! And
while Blue Beetle is upstairs somewhere,
or somewhere, and
blood flow to mid region,
and the voice comes out. A voice speaks just from the computers, because people have been in there now, and it's Ted Kord. Because from what we get from the movie, he's been missing for like 15 years. And now we find out that Ted Kord has been alive all this time and is missing somewhere.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's stranded on another planet.
He could be on another planet. He could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. He could be maybe like a microverse or like an alternate dimension. We don't know. And but part of me thought that Victoria was gonna be like, she would somehow like had to do with like his death or something. But I'm kind of glad that that's not true now.
Yeah.
Billy was saying that it might have been Jason Sudeikis. I've heard rumors about that, and there was even like a photo going around, but they're saying that was fan art that went sideways. Jason Sudeikis becoming Ted Kord.
Okay, that's interesting. I could maybe see that. Yeah.
Yeah, he even favors Susan a little bit, so it would pass for her being his sister or whatnot.
Right, and also if we do get more Blue Beetle and we do get a Ted Kord, that could also open the door for Ted Kord coming into the Booster Gold series that we're going to get eventually, because Ted Kord and Booster Gold, Michael Carter, they were best of friends like for years.
Yeah, that's what I love about DC is that most of these characters that we know and love, we never think about it from a different perspective. But a lot of characters in DC have best friends, like Green Arrow and freaking Hal Jordan are best friends. Freaking
or sometimes Barry Allen and Oliver Queen.
Yeah, and in the comic books, like Batman and freaking what's his name? Black Lightning, Jefferson Pierce are like best friends, and it's just like oh okay. People say all the crazy shit they want about Batman, but he got his invite to the cookout. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Right. And even like Kara Zor-El and Diana Prince are like really good friends as well in some comics.
Yeah, and if you refer back to like the Justice League Unlimited animated series, like Batman was cool, really cool with Jon Stewart.
Yes.
He was the only person he cracked jokes with and bonded with. That was really awesome for me as a kid growing up, seeing that.
And that's when Deontay knew he was invited to the cookouts.
Yeah. You can't tell me nothing about Batman. Batman good with black people, period.
Oh, right.
And people use that same stupid ass argument on Facebook all the time. Batman just wants the cops to know he's white. They'll still shoot at him.
He don't care. Batman doesn't care.
Batman still wanted in Gotham to this very day. He's a wanted man.
Okay, guys. How would you grade and rate Blue Beetle?
Blue Beetle.
I'll let you go.
I would give Blue Beetle a B+.
Yeah.
Probably about maybe an 8.5 or a 9. 8.5 is good. 8.5 is good.
Yeah. I would say the same thing. Yeah. An 8 or 8.5.
Honestly, same 8 to 8.5 and like an A-. Let's give that a little bit of boost.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the better ones we've gotten in the last couple of years, and one of my favorites now.
Yeah, because I'm one of the people that's late to the Jaime bandwagon, but I love them since Young Justice. So if I go back and watch this movie again, it'll grow on me some more, and I'll like live action Jaime even more. I love the actor that plays him, but I just gotta get to know Jaime better because
totally, man. No, you're good as long as you're there for the Blue Beetle Battalion party. Like by all means, go back and watch Brave and the Bold. Go watch more Young Justice. Go try to read more comics. Jaime's a really great character.
Yeah, very good character.
Like I'm glad that he's finally getting his spotlight.
Yeah, there's been historically some comparisons between him and Spider-Man over at Marvel, and we've even seen a couple verses on Facebook where people are like Blue Beetle versus Spider-Man, who would win?
Blue Beetle.
It's like
that ain't even a competition.
Spider-Man's strong as hell, but Blue Beetle is a whole other planet of power, man.
Like who would? Why? Why would you do that?
Man, why not? Why not?
I mean, yeah, they're I guess both young,
both
teenagers. They both have one was bitten by a spider, the other one was his whole body taken over by a scarab. But the power difference is just there's a gap.
Yeah.
There's a serious gap.
Dude, I'm still traumatized by watching him drag Carapax. And it was like, bro, that's supposed to be one of your biggest threats this movie. You just like, nope, sit his ass down too. He's like, whoa, pump your brakes, Jaime. Like, even Superman was struggling with General Zod when they first fought.
Right. I definitely might go see this movie again.
Especially a bloodlusted Blue Beetle.
Oh yeah. It's like anger.
You are tripping.
Y'all got
Spider-Man will get eaten up.
Y'all did even bloodlusted Spider-Man. I don't think he'd be able to kill Beats, man.
Now, bloodlusted Spider-Man is a very powerful character too, but
for sure.
There's a gap.
He almost took Osborn's glider and just killed the man.
Yeah.
there have been many occasions in the comics where like bloodlusted Spider-Man or just symbiote Spider-Man in general will just be like, man, I'm in the mood of just killing
Straight
Rhino
up
right
kill
now.
somebody. Yeah.
He almost killed Rhino just for the hell of it. Like, he was not playing.
I think he did kill Kingpin in one of the latest issues or something like that.
I would believe it, man.
I'm not sure. I think
again, Spider-Man 2 this fall, symbiote Spider-Man. It's gonna be wild.
He's in the game trailer. He's actually killing like Kraven's henchmen. Like, whoa, dang, Spider-Man, dang.
Oh Lord. Did you want me to speak a little bit on Mutant Mayhem or move on to Chicago?
Is there any? I guess we could just touch on Chicago because I want to show off some gear since we can't see the Ben 10 jacket.
Yeah.
Next time, guys.
Yeah, y'all got to catch Cameron's Ben 10 jacket.
I'll post some pictures on Facebook. I've been meaning to.
Okay. Oh, didn't you also get the Arrow Oliver Queen suit?
The Green Arrow one with like the actual hood from like season 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do anything for like a good while.
Yeah, you were spending bread at that convention, man.
And so were you.
I got Giancarlo Esposito's autograph, and then that was it for me. I tapped out. And, since I went ahead and spilled the beans, hold on, let me grab it real quick.
Yeah, grab it.
Lord. I got a few signatures from Tom. Oh wow.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh wow.
The Dark Trooper suit from Mandalorian season 3.
Oh god. That's wild.
And also potentially our Professor X in Marvel, but that's just me fan casting.
Stop playing with me, man. I thought you were for real.
Nothing official, especially since like everyone's like on strike. No one is being cast in anything.
Dang.
Yeah,
I got my hopes up.
I honestly want him to be Magneto. Now that I think about it, his bad guy ability is just unparalleled.
Giancarlo is a better villain for sure. I mean, yeah, from Breaking Bad to The Mandalorian, and he was even in like this new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. He was Baxter Stockman.
Damn. I mean, like if you see him can you just sit there and imagine him with the Magneto helmet on, talking shit, and then just like making Wolverine fucking miserable with his powers? He just like such a stupid ass, punk ass.
Oh,
like,
especially my god, in the comic book when he took Wolverine's adamantium out of his body, man. That part right there. Magneto went off.
Yeah, Giancarlo didn't show up in the Dark Trooper suit at the convention. I wish he would have. I'm actually building the suit myself, so I would like to have it done before Cape Comic Con, so I can pull up and sit on the panel in the Dark Trooper suit. So that's what I plan on doing. But yeah,
I'm gonna be lazy. I'm just gonna wear the Ben 10 jacket and be like, "Yo, what's up, Ben Tennyson? How you doing?" Because even like at least like one kid was like, hey, I like your jacket. Are you supposed to be Ben 10? And like he wanted to take a picture with me, and I let him.
Nice. You made
that was actually
really,
really cool. But yeah, I'll definitely wear that. Like, I'll post pictures on Facebook for sure. Like, yeah. But I got a few signatures. I had Tom Cavanaugh and Danielle Pennebaker from The Flash, Caitlin Snow and Reverse Flash, and also Elizabeth Tulloch, Lois from Superman and Lois.
Yeah, I have not watched the Harley Quinn TV show just yet, but he is. He is Lex Luthor and Harley Quinn. I want to put you guys in an awkward position, but is that Lex Luthor black or white?
No, he's white. He's white.
Okay.
No.
The Lex Luthor I grew up with was definitely a bald black dude. And Giancarlo could definitely put on a bald cap and rock that shit if he did.
Or just straight up shave his head too.
Yeah, he straight up shave his head. I don't know if that luxurious silver hair that he got.
I mean, Karen Gillan, she shaved her head the first time she played Nebula.
Did she?
Yeah.
Gillen's sexy as
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
she
yeah.
is.
She
love
if you-
redheads. Sorry.
Yeah, if you look up like the San Diego Comic-Con panel where they had the cast for the first time for the first Guardians, she had like her red wig and like she took it off, like she shaved her head for the movie.
That's wild. She's dedicated to her
I
craft.
would have screamed if she did that. Ah! Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I got those
what else
signatures.
did I got?
And I also ended up getting photos and just like meeting with Dante Bosco, who we all love and know as Fire Lord Zuko.
Fire Lord Zuko. If only we could get him to come to Cape Comic Con. We got the rest of Avatar.
Well, I mean, I actually did like let it slide that his fellow voiceover actors Greg Baldwin and Andres Sogliozu, who voiced Uncle Iroh and King Boomy, that they were coming to Cape. I told him about that. He said that they were like great actors, and yeah.
Man.
I'm sure. I mean, maybe it would probably cost like Cape like a good chunk of money to like get Dante down here, but it would be epic.
Yeah, I kind of wish I had met him now, but I just had my hands full with
I had
all
to. I
sorts
mean,
of
I know
shit.
I was already like down a hole, but I just couldn't leave without meeting Dante. He's just so cool and so epic. And I also ended up meeting and getting photos with Gabriel Luna, who played the Ghost Rider in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Tommy in The Last of Us.
Yeah.
He was so cool. He was just like very chill, very nice. Just like, how you doing, brother? Like, he was very much like, I wore the Ben 10 jacket like when I met him, and he's like, he liked the jacket for a sec. He told me he thought it was Green Lantern, like for a second. Then I showed him the ring that I wore. Like, no way. He's actually a huge Green Lantern fan.
Who Dante was?
No, Gabriel. Gabriel.
Oh,
Luna.
Gabriel, yeah.
And he wants to play Kyle Rayner.
Oh.
He could.
Isn't he a little old to be Kyle?
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, he's not that old. I mean,
I wouldn't have a complaint. They just need to give us the timeline necessary. Like Kyle.
No, I know, but
he's been around for a while. He's experienced. He's got a little facial hair going. I'll believe Gabriel Luna in that aspect of it.
Let me see how old he is. And yeah, it's like as soon as he mentioned Kyle Rayner, it's like, yes, that's my favorite Green Lantern. What the hell? Oh,
he's a goat.
Okay, so he's 40. Okay. That's not
that's pushing it for Kyle for sure.
Well, maybe like an older Kyle. I don't know. I mean, Kyle doesn't have to be super young.
Because a lot of people are basing like the timeline that James Gunn's using is set on a certain timeline in DC and the comic books where everybody's in their 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
And no older or younger. So if we could probably sell it that he's like 30 at exactly 30 years old, but if we push it any more than that, then that's gonna offset everybody else's age
right
a little bit.
But we'll just see. I mean, I've got nothing. I mean, I'll definitely like root for him to be a GL, but if not, then
we got some roles for him in comic books for sure. Comic book adaptations. Being for him to be what's his name? The guy, the government name the second, the third Ghost Rider, the one that he plays in
Robbie Reyes. Yeah,
Robbie Reyes. Yeah,
he was Robbie Reyes in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which was
good casting.
He was amazing as the Ghost Rider. Oh my gosh, that made me fall in love with Ghost Rider all over again. After Nick Cage.
Oh, I don't know about Nick Cage though.
I said after. I said fall in love with him after that.
Yeah, because Ghost Rider did deserve a little bit better than Nick. At the same time, a lot of the stuff that went wrong with those movies had nothing to do with Nick.
No, I know, but still.
I had one sore thumb where it's just like Nick Cage doesn't even look like fucking Johnny Blaze.
Exactly.
And then the rest of the movie just fell to doo-doo right after that. And it's just like,
well, I don't think they were trying. Well, it was like before like MCU and everything, and I don't think they were going for like comic appropriation or anything like that. So they were just like, "Hey, Nick Cage, want to do a movie where your head's on fire and you kill people? Sure, yeah, man, I'm Nick Cage."
Yeah, Nick Cage. I wouldn't say Johnny Blaze at all.
No, not anymore. I mean, we don't even know if they're gonna do or what they're gonna do with Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I heard you were going to go to the Mandalorian panel. Me, Blake, and Jess went to the Mandalorian panel at Fan Expo. And Giancarlo, who plays Moff Gideon in The Mandalorian, Bo-Katan's actress, Katie Sackhoff, and then Emily Swallow, who played Armor. They all did a panel, and it was really heartfelt. They went really deep into the questions that they asked. I think I saved some of the footage on my phone, but I haven't been able to post anything yet at all.
I did see that you had it on your story on Snapchat, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that Giancarlo got up there and told a whole sermon. Like they asked him one question that was a little bit too personal, and this dude decided to just get up and take the microphone with him, and he started shouting. He was.
I mean, from what you said, I mean, I can believe that he had like people in the audience cry.
Yeah, he's all about motivation and people finding their purpose in life. He really wise man.
Mm-hmm. And I went and saw the panel for they had four voice actors for the English stuff for One Piece. They had Colleen Clinkenbeard, who was the voice for Luffy, Ian Sinclair, the voice for Brooke, Lucy Christian, I believe, the voice for Nami, and Chris Sabat, the voice for Zoro, who's also All Might in My Hero Academia.
And Vegeta.
Yeah.
And that too. But they were just all really nice and amazing, and just like they'd known each other for so long. Definitely after working together for like so many years, and just like I mentioned, they knew like this was a big thing, but it wasn't really dawned upon them until like 2020 when the pandemic hit, and just everyone was just like binge watching One Piece and like, oh my god, this is amazing! Please keep going.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Bo-Katan being the new lead for the Mandalorian, but she might as well be. It's like I don't really care for Din Djarin like that. I love him, but I just don't give a shit. Bo-Katan stole the goddamn show from him, and then Grogu came in second place, and then Din Djarin.
Well, I love Pedro Pascal as Din for sure, but
absolutely,
yeah, Katie Sackhoff season 3 was definitely like her season as well as his, maybe a little bit more. But I mean, if she takes over or they still share the show, I'm definitely happy with both. But you all know what I'm excited for. I Am Not a Jedi no more. Next week.
Ahsoka.
That's right. On August 22nd now.
Oh, they pushed it up early.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, they pushed it up a day early, and anyone who's watching like wants to be ready for Ahsoka, it's gonna be a day early. I think it's gonna come out 8 p.m. actually that night.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. We're reviewing that in episode 9 next month. Which
I have a crush on Katie Sackhoff.
It should all be out by the time like our next episode comes out, so we might be able to do the whole series.
Yeah, because we're right now we're fragged to do September 9th, Saturday, September 9th for episode 9.
September 9th.
Yeah, September 2nd, it's going to be a SNN late nights episode. So these next 2 Saturdays coming up will be content packed for us for sure. Mm-hmm. And we just need to figure out like maybe like one more thing to talk about. And I know it's some nerd stuff going on, but it keeps escaping me. Well, One Piece live action.
I'm about to say, yeah. What else would we talk about? Ahsoka and One Piece, and just anything else that follows after.
And then rumor has it that Legend of the White Dragon is supposed to be out September 4th, but some people can't confirm that.
Oh man! And they actually showed like trailers like as like before panels started, like I saw one like right before. I think it was Dante's panel, and it actually looked pretty sick. And I was surprised to see David Ramsey, John Diggle from Arrow in the trailer. Like, what?
Yeah, I think he's like playing a bad guy.
I mean, I could see John Diggle being a badass. I mean, bad guy badass.
Yeah, he like him and King Bach is in the movie, and I guess King Bach is obviously going to be the comedic relief, but
King Bach.
Yeah.
King Bach, yeah, like dude,
Batch? Like you mean King Batch?
Well, I think
I've known about him for 10 years, and I've never been able to pronounce his last name.
I think it's King Bach. It could because it's
they call him King Batch on like YouTube and stuff. It's the black guy, right?
Yeah, with the skinny, light skinned dude with the afro.
Yeah, King Batch.
Like did Vines like when it was out. It was thinking on Wild and Out for a time, and a few movies. I think he was in a movie with Pat Graham and Terry Crews like before too.
Yeah.
Where's my money? Something like that.
Yeah.
I wish he would do stand up a little bit to like develop his stand up skills and all that, because he's just been a comedian, content creator this whole time.
He makes funny skits, but
he does.
I think he can do more with that.
I feel like let's hit up the comedy and the stand up and be like what's going on.
He would make a great villain too. He just seems like somebody that would carry that presence that I'm gonna intimidate Static Shock or something.
Batch seems like a good villain.
Yeah,
maybe like a goon or a henchman.
I couldn't take him seriously.
Neither could I.
Yeah,
like goon for like Ebon or like I don't know someone, but not like a main villain. No.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Michael B. Jordan too. I was like, not Killmonger, but definitely Ebon. Like that is his speed right there, because Ebon is kind of like a hip hop nerd.
I love him as Killmonger.
Oh, he was great as Killmonger for sure, straight up.
Yeah, his performance was good. It's just his fit, like looking at him, is just like, what? This is not Killmonger. It's Michael B. Jordan. It's T'Challa versus Michael B. Jordan.
Oh my gosh, that's the whole thing. Like, if we get Static Shock and like if we get Ebon, like, man.
Yeah, I want Hot Streak too, because like in the TV show, like Hot Streak is supposed to be like this really racist bully, and like I could probably think of a couple actors that would really play a good racist bully.
Jesus, I don't think Hot Streak was ever racist, but he was definitely like a bully for sure.
In comic book wise, he was racist, and also
okay, I just remember the show.
Richie's dad.
Richie's dad was definitely like a racist.
Yeah, he's racist as hell. And Static Shock tackled quite a bit of racism in there.
Static Shock was a really good series, and it tackled a lot of like adult like themes, like racism and death and trauma, and just like gun violence and just a lot. It was ahead of its time.
Yeah, I'm never opposed to social commentary. Actually, Blue Beetle was kind of like a social commentary movie.
A little bit.
Yeah. You think about like the people in Primavera and then Palmyra City, yeah. Billy wanted to know who would be a convincing racist. Off top of my head, Jake Paul.
Oh God.
Jake Paul would be a great Hot Streak.
If you bring in Jake, you might as well bring in his brother Logan Paul.
We could make Logan Paul Hot Streak. Honestly, you just do his hairstyle right, and he would look just like Hot Streak.
Oh Lord! I mean, he's a loudmouth anyways, and just doesn't know what that. So.
He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna pick on you because you're black. Oh, you might not get away with that in Montgomery, bro."
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nope. Not happening.
Because you don't need Static to pick up. Well, if Static does pick up the folding chair, it's a wrap for you in your whole villain career.
Static, Beetle, Hawk Girl,
the chair.
Aquaman.
Hey, the chair, man. That's formidable.
That chair will bring justice to you.
That chair is OP. Stronger than the Tesseract. Stronger than all the Infinity Stones put together.
and stronger than Superman after he absorbed a whole lot of sunlight. Man.
And for some reason, it manipulates reality.
Yeah,
because it's rated E for everyone.
For everybody.
So Franklin Richards wouldn't stand a chance.
Nope. It'll warp reality with him too. It'll just pop.
Oh Lord.
When you think you escaped to a different dimension. Pop! Oh,
dang, that is a multiversal chair.
It really is.
When you fold it, you activate the multiversal part. I would pay to see that. People would think it's cheesy to see Jake or Logan Paul as Hot Streak. I promise you, a Static Shock live action film deserves that. Because it'll give you even more joy watching Static beat their ass.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because not only are they being fake racist and the evil villain, but they're Jake and Logan Paul.
Yeah.
So Static whooping their ass is even better.
God, just no one likes the Pauls right now.
No, not at all. And then watching Michael B. Jordan get taken down as Ebon, I'm here for that. I am here for that.
You just have beef with so many actors for what, man?
I ain't beefing with Michael. I just don't think he's Killmonger. I look at him and I see Michael B. Jordan with dreadlocks. Now, I will say if I see him in the Ebon suit, or if I see him like in Ebon's like everyday like hood clothes, like yeah, Michael can sell that.
Okay.
I think Michael would kill that. That's where he belongs in the Static Shock world. His dialogue, his demeanor, how he carries himself. Like, bro, you a Static villain. Period. Villain. Period.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, we might have like an interesting future with DC, like if James has his way.
Yeah,
absolutely. And then, did you have anything else for like Fan Expo Chicago stories?
No. I mean, we covered just about everything that we could. You?
Yeah, I almost forgot that. Like, I went to the convention and I didn't realize that Sam Raimi and Shameik Moore was going to be there. But Shameik Moore showed up after me and Blake left, and I was heartbroken.
He was there for like the 2 days that you weren't there. I didn't get to see him like myself, but like he was there. Like I could see him in the distance, and just dude.
Him and Giancarlo like the only two people I really needed to meet. I could have passed on Sam Raimi and called him another time, but seeing Shameik would have been cool because he plays Raekwon the Chef in the Wu-Tang Clan series.
And of course, Miles Morales.
Yes, Lord. To be able to take a picture with him, that would have been my profile picture for like the next 20 years.
Right.
Because my feud with Miles Morales is finally over. I'm a fan of the Spider-Verse movies.
I've never had no need to be feuding with Miles Morales.
Yeah,
I think it came the last 2 days of the convention.
Shameik Moore.
And who else?
I think it was just him. Sam Raimi was there, I think, all 4 days, I believe.
Oh, okay.
That's like my top 5 directors personally. Like him, Christopher Nolan, and a couple other dudes. They're just hardest in the game. And then what? I know I'm probably forgetting something. So Comically Inclined did a panel. That video should be uploaded to YouTube pretty soon. So you'll be able to see me, Blake, Ben, and Danny on stage. We had a good time. It was pretty fun. I met the 501st Legion for those Star Wars fans that know all about the clone troopers and whatnot. And I'm thinking about joining them up so I can get some help to finish this Dark Trooper suit. So be on the lookout for that. It's the 501st Legion.
What?
They're like a Midwest chapter of like dudes that's like into cosplaying and stormtroopers and like the Commandos and Bad Batch and all that.
Oh, okay.
And Mandalorians too. Like they got some really good Mando suits that they build. I'm I think it's free to join them. You just gotta like be like a dedicated Star Wars fan and be willing to make your own suit. And expensive as it is, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Making the suit, or
yeah, like my goal for this year is just to do that one suit, that Dark Trooper suit. Once I make that Dark Trooper suit, I'll show up to K Comic Con.
You gonna make it personally?
I would like to.
You gonna have help?
I'm definitely getting help. Like I'm gonna start the process. I'm gonna get outside help, and then once the suit finally finished, I'm gonna stunt that motherfucker.
Yeah,
stunt. That's what it says. It's opposite day. It's like I do like Michael B. Jordan. I hate Logan Paul, and I love Miles Morales.
Yeah, he's getting it mixed up.
Yeah, Miles Morales used to be my beef from way back in the day, because I was just petty and I needed like one Marvel character to hate on. But now it's just like I seen the movies and I saw the storylines from the comic books adapted, but even better. It's just like, dang man, I ain't really have no reason to hate Miles.
Right. Yeah, if anything, Billy is like the most controversial like commentator if he's getting that mixed up right now.
It must be the notorious Billy E sarcasm. You see, you didn't like Michael B. Jordan. Sometimes, well, because I love Creed. Love Creed. And then Fruitvale Station is like one of the most recent movies that almost forced a tear out of me. Like Fruitvale Station is that movie. And
didn't he die in that?
Yeah, he did. And it's based on a true story too. He was playing Oscar Grant. And it was like, dang man. I can't believe he killed that. And the director from that movie is Ryan Coogler. I just found that out yesterday.
Ooh. He does good on everything.
This dude is the Black Panther extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, dang, Coogler on the come up, man. I'm proud of him.
Mm-hmm.
You listen to his interviews too. He just like the hoodest motherfucker you ever heard speak. But he's making all these brilliant movies.
I'm telling you, man. Like,
yeah.
That's inspiration right there.
Yeah, he just sitting there like, yeah, bro. I just like T'Challa and his mama Ramona. I'm sorry, Coogler. You sound like you're from
Don't mess any opportunities up, bro.
A little bit.
He's gonna watch this video someday and strangle me. It's like, bro, why you do me like that? Bro, you sound like somebody from the Madrid, Missouri, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. But you made one of the greatest movies in Marvel, so I can't hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of him. But yeah, I think like outside of the pictures, I'm probably going to post later on next week from Fan Expo Chicago. That was all of my story. So
yeah, I think we got it, everything covered.
So, Will, you got any announcements you would like to share with the world?
Outside of just us being partnered with Doobie energy drink and being sponsored by them, yeah, make sure everybody look, it's good. Okay, it's very good energy drink. The flavors is nice. I'm telling you, it's delicious. I'm telling you. Let me see what else. Oh, jitterless energy drink, so you don't have to worry about the jitters and all that. And yeah, man, like go copy some merch. Go copy a waifu cup and a tub of gaming energy drink from Doobie. You know what I'm saying? You get 10% off if you enter our code, all caps SNN 2021, and you get 10% off everything that you purchase. Lord. So, yeah.
And shout out to Raylan Hayes, J Gaming too. He just got to deal with Do the Energy too. I just got the message from him on Facebook.
Nice.
He's another
Congrats,
fellow
bro.
YouTuber, and he's a part of the SNN family always. So
Yes.
Trent,
Yes.
my dude,
Congrats.
salute to you, dog. Yes, Lord. Let's see, any other news? So September 9th is supposed to be episode 9. And then the week before that, Saturday, September 2nd, is supposed to be Late Nights episode 3.
Yeah.
So we fingers crossed that everything goes well. We can get ourselves a host. We've been going back and forth over topics, the main freestyle topic over that for like a long ass time.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be able to cover a little bit of JJK stuff because it's going to be back September 2nd, and then Shibuya arc starts the week before that. So
nice.
So we'll definitely have a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Mappa Studios has a good time adapting that arc.
Oh man,
it should be a problem.
Oh man, like it's probably gonna be the one of the arcs that has the potential to break the internet again this year, especially one fight in particular. So yeah.
I mean, Gear 5 just broke the internet a few
I know. That's
weeks.
why I was saying again.
Yeah. I know.
Shibuya arc is the arc. I'm telling you, it's one of the greatest arc in manga, and people even say that it is the greatest arc in manga. So I don't know.
Yeah,
we're gonna see.
With the hidden inventory arc and us meeting Toji and seeing him in action, that I believe kind of broke the internet. Not as bad as Gear 5 did, but it went viral as far as memes goes and content creators goes. Like content creators ate that scene up.
Yeah.
Toji Fushiguro. Toji Fushiguro.
Megumi Fushiguro. Yeah, bro.
Did you have anything coming up, Cameron? No, I mean nothing more than this, or just whatever's coming out in the next couple of months, and just hopefully Hollywood can get their shit together.
Yeah. Outside of Cape Comic Con, which is September 29th through October 1st, here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Again, September 29th through October 1st, here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. You can pull up to the Jury Conference Center, and you can meet King Boomy, Uncle Iroh, Red Skull, and Colossus. And you can be Saturday Night Nerds.
I was about to say.
And Comically Inclined as well.
And Comically Inclined as well. We'll all be doing our own panels that weekend. So we'll try to have merch to sell then, maybe some comic books, and give out our business card to people who want to network and collaborate with us on future episodes. And those of you who are not familiar with Comically Inclined, that is the other podcast that I'm on, and we go live Wednesdays at 7.
Our partner in crime.
Our partners in crime over there, Danny Stewart.
Brother.
Yeah.
My brother.
And Blake Hickman. Those the gang. So
that's the squad there.
We took these past 2 Wednesdays off because of the convention and then recovering for it. But we'll be back this Wednesday coming up for sure. So another rumor mill and another top 5. So guys, get your pens ready. Get on YouTube channel for Comically Inclined and look at our past episodes to see how we do the show.
Yeah.
And then also follow us on YouTube if you ain't already. Like and subscribe, fool.
Twitch, Kick.
And Twitch, and we're on Kick now too. That's another announcement that we haven't made yet.
Oh yeah, definitely. So follow us on pretty much all platforms: Twitter, Facebook.
It's not TikTok. Twitter anymore. It's X.
God dang it!
Yeah, Elon Musk. You know what?
Change
the name.
Yeah. on Discord, on Twitch, on Kick, Instagram. So yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start adding that to our link tree. We have a link tree on our Instagram account and our Facebook group. So if you use that, I'm gonna add the Kick and the Discord to it, so y'all can just go straight to our accounts, and you can just like and subscribe there, and you don't have to go through any extra trouble just to find us.
Thanks.
Yes, Lord. We're also working on a couple of interviews coming up too. So one more for sure. Big celebrity, then like a medium celebrity. That's kind of like just cool on our level as far as content creation goes, and we probably might be able to expect some collabs too from other like podcasters in the nerd realm as well too that I met at Fan Expo Chicago actually. So be on the lookout for that news to drop.
Yeah. We doing it over here at Saturday Night Nerds. The one spot that you can get all things nerds. Look, man, we got everything. We got games, we got mangas, manga, comic book, movie, TV shows. I'm even thinking about like just chilling and just like for my crime sleuths out there. You know what I'm saying? You into crime and law? Shoot.
Don't forget Sci-Fi Sunday.
Starting that up, Sci-Fi Sunday.
And Sci-Fi
and you know
Sunday.
What I'm saying? We pretty much got everything you could possibly want as a nerd here on Saturday Night Nerds. Now, it'll take a little bit time to get all of those started up, but just something to look forward to on Saturday Night Nerds coming in the future. So expect that. We're making moves over here at Saturday Night Nerds, and we want to bring y'all with us, and along for the ride. Because we're a family. You know what I'm saying?
The only true nerd safe space.
Right.
There can only be one nerd.
There can only be one. But tell your mama, tell your daddy, your grandma, your aunt, your uncle, your brother, your sister, even your newborn child. You know what I'm saying? Tell them too that
Absolutely.
Hey, yo, Saturday Night Nerds is where it's popping. You know what I'm saying? This is the spot.
The place you can be to come and be yourself and make friends, man.
No judgment.
Also network too.
Network. Yeah.
We support nerds with businesses. That's the move around here.
Yeah. If you have your own Twitch channel and stuff like that, and you want to run it by us and ask us for help to promote it, we can do that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
YouTube channels and Facebook pages as well.
We got to help each other out. You know what I'm saying?
You help us eat, we help you eat.
Exactly.
Yes, Lord. But I do have one more thing that I almost forgot. I won't reveal the names of two of our upcoming guests yet, but as far as like collaborations goes, you could probably expect us to do like one or two people that's in the One Piece community. I won't say no names just yet, but you're really big on One Piece YouTube. Be on the lookout for them to join us in a future Mugiwara Mondays episode, especially when the One Piece live action drops. So it's going to be a freaking blast. Season 3 of Saturday Night Nerds is where we're like working out the kinks and trying to get a rhythm down pat. And then season 4 starting next January, it's guns blazing.
Yeah. We've had a lot of good like opportunities this year. And you know what I'm saying, it's some of it's catching us off guard, and it's like really big, and it's a lot for us to handle between the three of us. So, that's why it's some shows may take longer for us to get to, but we will get to them in the future, like Sci-Fi Sundays, like SNN Late Night. But like we've been super busy going back and forth, conventions, having guests on the show. Our first celebrity guest this year,
Jason Page.
Mr. Jason Page. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, the OG Pokemon
theme song.
Yep. So we had fun with him. Speaking of him, and we've just had opportunities, man. We've been blessed with so many opportunities. And so, like Deontay said, it's going to take. We're trying to get our rhythm down because of everything that's going on. But by next year, we should be in the group.
Yes, sir. And then my final announcement is, I'm finally back into gaming. I'm not on Twitch just yet. I need to figure out what my school situation is next week.
Yeah.
But if you want to catch like Will when he's doing the Twitch streams, you may be even able to catch me on there too, because I just bought Diablo 4.
Oh.
So me and Will probably be on there BSing the night on some Diablo 4 for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then that'll be it from us until SNN Late Nights episode 3 or episode 9, whichever comes first.
Or whenever or catch us like Deontay said over there gaming on Twitch in the meantime, in between the times of the shows. Yeah.
So we'll keep consistent content coming out so we can run that bag up and grind hard, get our names out there.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're doing as much as we can between, like I said, between the three of us this year. And, hopefully we get more people that wants to be hands-on, that wants to, be part of the movement, be part of the uprise of a new nerd empire. So, yeah.
Yes, Lord, man. And also shout out to Tommy as well. Tommy's our slush head man.
Tommy,
yeah. He got his slush head collect segment that'll be back pretty soon, as long as we collaborate with him and pick a good Saturday that's convenient for him. Then podcast quartet will be back together. And also expect more Danny and Blake appearances on the show too, because we love them as well. And they got their butts in here.
Yeah.
So, but that's all I got. So without further ado, that concludes episode 8 of Saturday Night Nerds live streaming podcast. Y'all stay safe, stay nerdy, and stay blessed.
Stay blessed.
Amen.